Hello everybody and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. So you join me on a very wet October morning. We need to transfer wool from here into the spinnery because the boatyard is only waiting for about 250 litres of fabric and we can't get it there until we've spawned enough of the fabric from the wool. So, yeah, not much here. Yeah, hopefully we can get the amount they require produced as quickly as possible. See how full this is. Okay, fabric is only 93 litres, but it is still processing and everything, so we should be able to get that last bit relatively quickly, hopefully. In the meantime, let's get over to the roller coaster and we'll take a look and see what it's up to. I would have thought by now it would have processed all of the materials from yesterday, unless of course it's lacking something. It might be lacking a certain material. Here we are. Okay. Looks like, has it moved on to the next step? It might have done. It's still processing everything. But those figures look higher than they were before. I might be wrong. Anyway, clearly it doesn't need any help at the moment, so we can just leave it to it. But we do need to keep an eye on it. So really then, we are just waiting for the rain to pass and for the spinnery to produce enough fabric, and then for us to transfer the fabric to the boatyard. 12:39, and the fabric is far from spawning. I'm just going to try the distributing. I haven't done it because I didn't know if you could distribute directly to a construction project. I thought it was just to productions, but this will be a good test, providing it doesn't go and distribute it to another production that we don't want it to go to. So we'll just increase the rate of time, see if it's going to distribute it in any way. Yeah, we're just still piling it up, aren't we? I think we're just going to have to wait for the pallet to spawn. We're on night shift. It's nice and warm in here, but we need to keep that production going. We've got a bit more wool here, 235 litres. I think we do have enough wool, it's just waiting for the spinnery to actually complete its job. 836, we are getting there. Soon we'll be there. Hopefully by 6 AM. But yeah, even with 2 sheep pastures, the wool production is still quite slow. We do still have space for some more sheep though in that one. Right. Let's just see. Right, we're almost there. This is it. Spawn incoming. Once I've set it back to storing, of course. There we go. The moment we've been waiting for. It's only 200 litres that we need. There may have been a better way of going about things, but yeah, that's just the way I've gone about things. At least though, it should be able to finish making this sail by maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then the launch should be later on today. I don't normally do nighttime videos, no choice this time. It will soon be light. Okay then, so that is all the fabric that they need. We will now increase the rate of time again. You can see it is being consumed. And I think once that hits 0, the boat is finished. There we go, right. And it couldn't be better, just as the sun is rising. Look at that. That's beautiful. Well, I think it would be a good idea to do a thumbnail actually, because that looks so good. The launch is in 5 hours and 47 minutes, so it's going to be a daytime launch. We'll have a good view of it. Beautiful. It's a good screenshot. Right then. So I think whilst we're waiting, we should probably do something else instead of just, well, waiting. It's not very productive to do that. Seems the launch is normally around the same time actually. Usually around 2 o'clock. So I think what we'll do is once again pop into the construction site over here at the roller coaster, make sure everything is going well. If it is, we really could do with taking some more trees down for the sawmill. Oh, look at that. It has processed many things and it's out of shingle. I'm not too sure if we have shingle It's one of these. There it is. Oh, we do. So, we'll go and pick that up, and we'll get it over here as quickly as possible so it can finish. I'm fairly sure the roller coaster is the only place that takes shingle, so I'm going to take it all over there. And if I'm wrong, we can always just make some more. It also might not require all of this, but at least we get the money for it. 4,000 litres. In case you hadn't noticed, I am desperate to finish the roller coaster. I just can't wait to ride it. So that was £15,000. It can now process those last 600 litres. So whilst it's doing that, and whilst the boat is finishing off, final touches, we will go and cut some trees down, because it would be good to get the sawmill going again. Soon all of our money problems are going to go away, because we have £300,000 coming in from that yacht. We already have a buyer. I do have a small loan to repay. Okay then, so our tree feller is still in the forest. That was it. We've pretty much finished with this area. I need to plant some more trees here soon. We've got all of those ones over there. And actually the trees that we planted, the ones that we put in just a few months ago, have already grown. They're quite large. So we could even go back and take some of those down. But I think for now, we'll try and get some of these. This is steep. Even this machine, which is very powerful, has a top speed of 1 or 2. 2 going up here. I found another gear. I just need to be careful. We don't want to be tipping this thing over. So yeah, I think we'll start with this one here. It's not massive, but it's good enough. Actually, it is massive. I love all the sound effects in this game now. They're way better than previous versions. That's really opened it up. So the tree which I said was not very big turned out to be gigantic. Let's take some more down. Got a good clearing. I have to put some more trees in here as well, and that should be enough logs to keep the sawmill going. We're not quite as desperate as we used to be to produce all of those different products, because although we're not quite there yet, the roller coaster is getting closer to completion. I thought I saw a little one. There we go. They all count. And it's also keeping it tidier too, taking all the small bits. Something else that I really want to do is to buy the US style Volvo lorry, and also replace this one with the 750 horsepower European style one. That is obviously going to require quite a bit of money. I've been checking the used machinery sales. There's no lorries in there. There is the Volvo excavator, but we already have one, plus the Kubota skid steer. For some reason it's always things that we've already bought, it's not things that we actually need. Sometimes it's things we need, but it doesn't seem to be very often. Anyway, yes, that's all filling up. So what we can do is we can go onto the production menu. That's probably run out of space. Yes, we need to sort that out. That's run out of wool. Sort that out as well. That can be stopped. And as for the sawmill here, I think once again we'll just produce everything except for prefabricated walls. We may need them, but at the moment, yeah, I'm going to keep it deactivated. So whilst that's just unloading, I'll go over here to the wood turner and we'll move these pallets out of the way. We have quite an impressive pile. I'm really just waiting to see what the roller coaster needs. If it doesn't need any more staircase railings, they can be sold to Elm Creek. Okay, we should still have 4 more pallets of railings and 3 more pallets of bowls. We have a lot of stuff here. There are the 4 railings. So now just 3 bowls. Pop them there. Come on, bowls. There we go. Yeah, it's impressive. So now back to the sawmill. Good timing. The last log is about to be taken. And it looks like it was about 20,000 litres in total. So pretty good. Right then, let's get back. We need to wait for the yacht to launch. I think we'll have some very early lunch and then we can watch it. All of these autumnal colours are beautiful. I can see the frame rate difference though after putting over 200 new trees in. It's not too bad here, but when you're in the forest there, it does drop down by maybe 10 frames per second, possibly 8. Okay, so that's the trailer back in. What are we getting? Yeah, it fluctuates. It's about 10. It must be because of these trees. Okay then, right, let's get over to... Well, we'll go to here. It's processing the shingle fairly slowly. 3 hours 44 minutes for this. But, luckily, we have a time machine. Oh no, please don't launch in the rain. Oh no, that's terrible. Well, off it goes. And it's already started work on the next one. Come back. Watch the money. Oh, it's a silhouette. Yeah, the money's about to come in. It should be £300,000. There we go. And now it can sail away into the rain. Not quite as romantic sounding as sail away into the sunset, but there you go. There he goes. Our yacht. All those hours of hard work. And the sheep, of course, producing their wool. They've produced the sail. Hopefully this yacht won't crash into another boat like my previous one did. So yeah, the jig is back in here. It's ready to build the next one. I think we'll leave that here. What we need to do now is repay the loan. So we'll get rid of that completely. So we're left with £273,000 of our own money, which is not bad. As you can see, oh, that low loader's in it. It's not the one I want though. We've already got 2 anyway. We don't need any more. Yeah, so how much is the lorry? 137 for that one, plus probably more for the bigger engine, and 149 for that one. Well, I think it would be good to get a more powerful one first to replace the banana for moving heavy things such as ore, and then we'll get the US style one for moving pallets for general use. So yes, I think it's going to be time to say goodbye to our yellow lorry. We must keep this going actually. Good. Yep, so yellow lorry, there it is. It's only done 8.4 hours with us, which is surprising. I thought it had done much more. And I do like it. It's a nice lorry, and we could even get the other one. I suppose maybe that would be the logical thing to do. We could take this one just between the sawmill and here, and then have the other one permanently positioned between the ore mine and the metal factory. Well, what I'll do is I'll purchase the new one first, and then we'll know exactly where we stand. So this one, roof setup, yes, I think we'll go with the XL. Engine has to be the biggest, 750. So already at 217,000. We can afford it though. I would like to have, well, that's probably a bit extreme, I would like to have this 6x4. Aero parts. Yep, design 1 certainly. Front mounting. Well, yes, it would be nice to have design 3. I think we'll go with design 3. Yep. Safety frame. We're talking about up here. We're just going to put them design 3. Mud flaps, Volvo. Yep, definitely Volvo. Mirrors. Yeah, mirrors are pretty helpful. I think we should have all of those. Design 1, I guess. Colour. Now, this is something I always struggle with. We could always have the banana back. No, I think this sort of lorry suits darker colours better. I think. Maybe not quite like that. I'll have a look around. I've been flicking through the colours, and to be honest, I think this looks the best, in my opinion. Obviously, everybody has their own opinion. As for Guru colour, chrome, it just makes sense to me to have chrome. The same with rims. Chrome rims. So I'm happy with that. 243,200. Obviously, it's a fair chunk of our money, but it's a massive upgrade. Huge upgrade. Just look at this. It's lovely. Let's put some lights on. Now, do we have a different button for the top lights? How do we do those top lights? I actually don't know. Can you turn them on? We've got the strobes, but yeah, how do you turn those lights on? I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, if indeed you can turn them on. So, with £29,000 left, yeah, we're going to keep that lorry for now, but it's going to be soon replaced. So I think we should have a really good test. What we should do is we should take this over to the mine, we should load up the trailer and see how well this can pull the fully loaded trailer up the hill. I know the other one never gets up the hill without shifting gears. It stops and starts shifting gears on that last corner. So if it can make it without doing that, then that's brilliant. It's very busy. And then once we've done that, once we've topped up the iron furnace, we should be able to get back to the roller coaster and see how well it's doing. I expect it's going to have to move on to another step. It's brighter up here. We're closer to the sun. There is the ore trailer. We'll get that attached. Oh yeah, and we should probably slide all those pallets together so it's easier for the forklift. But first, the ore. We have to do the ore first. Yeah, I'm pleased I didn't go for that really long chassis. But I guess this is a European tractor unit with a US trailer, an American trailer, I think. So maybe that's why it looks so far back. We've got some good long cables here anyway. This is where it's more problematic with the long chassis. Also, I've noticed that these buttons actually do come on and off. They switch on and off. There's the beacons, and this is the headlights. So that's a nice feature. Because after all, this is not ETS2, so yeah, having all this detail in a lorry is a nice bonus, I would say. Right, it's pulling up this hill, alright. Oh, the pile's really filled up since yesterday. So it's about 1 2/3 of a bucket. I think it's a full one there. It might leave the last one on 27% roughly. Not that it matters too much. So there's the full one. Actually, I've just had an idea. If we were to clear this pile out of the way, I wonder what would happen if we left the trailer under that conveyor. I wonder if it would actually fill up the trailer. We could only really test it if we shifted all the ore. I could actually just push all of that into another pile. But then if it doesn't work, I've just created two massive piles. Oh, it actually is 2/3, pretty much exactly. So, yeah, we've got our 16,800 litres on board. This isn't the hill where we're trying it, it's over the other side. So let's get over there. Right, the first one, the other Volvo does always stop here. Oh, look at that. Easy, dead easy. Now for the really difficult one. What a nice interior. Nice lorry. Okay, this is it. It always stops here. Doesn't matter what kind of a run-up I have, it will stop. And this one, it's slowing down, but it's still moving. Oh, kind of. Still moving. Was it tipping over? I don't know. But no, it did it. So, yes, it's a big upgrade. And it's done this whole journey way faster. So, it was worth it. Well worth it. So we'll get this unloaded. And then we can leave it here. Because it only has two jobs. It's to move the ore and to move the metal to the train. It does seem quite an expense for that, but the metal makes us an awful lot of money. So it's worth it. Speeds up this process. Right, so there is actually space to bring another full load. But we'll leave it for now. Slide all of these to over here. There's probably way more pallets to spawn. Yep, they're already spawning. And there we go. So we'll leave that here for now. We'll pull forward with this. Switch the beacons off and the headlights. And we're done. But what do you think to the purchase? I think it was well worth it. And the yellow lorry lives another day. It'll be replaced with the other one, as I said. So yeah, as we're here, let's get back over to the roller coaster. Yes, it's probably quite obvious now that I'm getting very desperate to finish this. Right, well, it is almost 3 in the afternoon, so I guess we should rest. The sheep have enough food. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Make sure there's no productions empty. No, that's all good. The sheep will run out, but I suppose what I could do is I could get up at midnight and transfer the wool. Well, there's not too much wool, but it's definitely worth transferring. The other one had 400 litres. This one just 146. But it keeps the spinnery going. We do need that fabric for the next yacht. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. The sheep is still asleep. Better be quiet. Some of them are up. Actually, that's quite nice. I like that they do wake up at different times. Aww. It's a sleeping sheep. Ever so cute. Right. Do I need to even mention what I'm saying? We're going to the roller coaster as usual. The locals must think he's weird. He just keeps going to the roller coaster. It's shut. Yeah, so it has moved on to the next stage. So it's just processing all those things. We might need to make some more of them, but at the moment it's unclear what I actually do need. Maybe the shingle, all that sort of stuff. We might need to make more of it. But the shingle is actually alright, 3,200. We'll see. We'll just wait for one to run out. As for the yacht, it all seems to be alright, but we do need more floor tiles. So floor tiles require planks. Doesn't matter what type, they can take either. And yeah, clearly we do have enough planks here, so... Oh no, we don't. No, it requires loads of planks. In that case, we'll have to get them from the sawmill. These all need to go into here. Well, the sawmill has probably deactivated by now. It has indeed. Once again, the spinnery is wanting wool, and there we go. Yeah, if we can get that roller coaster done by Christmas Day, then that would just be incredible. It's not the end of the world. The Giants have said themselves it's a massive job. But yes, I have hope still that we can do it. Okay, so let's go and load up probably everything that we have at the sawmill. The only place I'm delivering to though is the floor factory for now. That is everything out of the shed. So we're now ready. Wait, what am I hitting? Oh, there must be a collision sticking out on that shed. Yes, we're now ready to go and take some of these planks to the flooring factory. And then I think we can probably just leave everything to it. Also, with it being December, I think probably next time we can sell the straw bales that we stored. They're still in the same shed with grass, but the price should be pretty good. Here we are. Yeah, so everything else can stay on board. Just need to take a few of these planks off. I think we could probably afford to take one of those. Actually, what does it take exactly? Don't want to get this mixed up. Yeah, it will take either. Or both. So yeah, we can give it some of those. And that should be enough. There we go. Right, so we just need to activate the production. And then we'll have lots of lovely floor tiles. Done. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.